What's up, Facebook? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Instagram, welcome to another awesome, short, sweet, to-the-point nutrition session. And this evening, we are discussing, or rather brainstorming in a rapid-fire manner, easy ways to enhance the amount of fluid you are taking in per day. And before we dive into this rapid-fire session, and hey, all of your ideas are welcomed and encouraged. Please don't hesitate to share your favorite hydration strategies below. And like I mentioned, before we dive into that, we need to really reflect and discuss briefly some of the consequences of not taking in enough fluid throughout the day. And there are a plethora of consequences of going about your day dehydrated. I'm going to just rattle off as many as I can think of in the next 10 to 20 seconds, but I would love to hear any that you have experienced or can think of as well. So let's start from a performance standpoint. When you are dehydrated, you experience a decrease in strength, power, endurance, a reduction in your, or I should say, an impairment of your reaction time, muscle cramps, lightheadedness, nausea, vomiting, overall fatigue, and not to mention, in most cases, a skyrocketing appetite. That's right, dehydration actually increases feelings of hunger even if you just ate an hour ago. So it's imperative that you stay hydrated to not only help with your performance, but to help also manage your appetite and keep those hunger levels and cravings in check. Now, when you are hydrating throughout the day, the only beverage does not have to be water. For whatever reason, so many people are latched on to hydrating with only water. The problem is that's monotonous, it's boring, it doesn't really taste like much, and it may discourage you from drinking the necessary amount of fluid that you want to drink. Some of you may be wondering, cool, I don't want to be dehydrated. What should I drink? Well, to be candid, I can't give you a precise answer there because without knowing how much you're drinking on average during the day right now, I cannot properly assess and give you the best recommendation. If I were to throw out a random number like 150 ounces per day, your bladder and you might hate me if you all of a sudden jump from an average of 70 ounces a day to an average of 150 ounces a day. No bueno. So the best thing you can do is to pay more attention to your hydration status. How can you do that? Simply monitoring the color of your urine. Easy enough. If your urine color is light like lemonade, you are A-okay, you are well hydrated. Conversely, if it is dark like apple juice, you are not so hydrated. And Noel Belly, yes, your bladder would absolutely explode. That would be a terrible experience. Now, if your urine color is clear like water, in a sense, you are super hydrated. But that is not a good thing. That means that you are lacking the essential electrolytes, sodium and potassium, which play a major role in maintaining optimal fluid balance in your body throughout the day. So if you notice your urine color is clear like water, consider adding salt to the next few meals, choosing salty snacks, or choosing a low-calorie sports drink to replenish those essential electrolytes. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the rapid fire segment here of brainstorming a million and then some strategies that you can implement to bring your baseline fluid intake up a couple notches so you can reap the many benefits that being well hydrated has to offer. First, as soon as you wake up, start your day with 8 to 12 ounces of water. That's before you brush your teeth, before you shower, before you put your contacts in, before you kiss your spouse. Get a big glass or your shaker bottle of water and chug it. I guarantee you will feel immensely better to start your day if you make this a daily or part of your daily routine. Now, secondly, every time you eat, whether that's a meal or a snack, you need to make it a habit, again, to have 8 to 12 ounces of water before that meal. By doing this, you're putting together two essential things. You're gonna eat, we all know that. And now you're putting in there the essential hydration. You're making them one. So in time, this becomes automatic. It becomes a routine where you're eating and hydrating frequently. So if you're eating 5 or 6 times a day, there's an additional 40 to 48 ounces of fluid you're getting without really making any significant changes to your day. Also, having that, downing that glass of water or glass of whatever during your right before your meal is also going to help keep you feeling full after your meal. It has a great satiating effect, and that becomes invaluable during a dieting phase. Liam, Instagram, thanks for joining in, mate. I appreciate it. Now, moving on. Always have a water bottle, shaker bottle, a thermos of some sort with you. When you're driving, at your desk, in meetings, everywhere you go, that sucker should be glued to your hip. You never have an excuse to be without your shaker bottle of sorts. So please keep that everywhere. Building off of that, I recommend you carry a shaker bottle around with you that is at least 24 ounces in size. I mean, let's be honest, it becomes increasingly annoying quite quickly if you have to fill one of those miniature bottles or the standard 16 or 17 ounce bottles up multiple times during the day. So invest in a larger bottle so you do not have to run to the water fountain or the sink nearly as often, as this is going to help enhance your ability, or I should say, rather, it's going to prompt you to want to drink more because you're not running around like crazy to fill it up so many times during the day. Next, get away from water. Add branched chain amino acids to bring some flavoring. Add the medio flavorings. Choose flavored water. Choose diet soda. Choose coffee. Choose tea. All of these are primarily composed of water. They work wonders when helping you to put fluid in your body because they are not monotonous. They're colorful. They're tasty. They're something entertaining and different. And they make hydration just a wee bit more exciting. So consider one of those methods. Again, I'm a big fan of flavored water, and when I'm dieting, I love the carbonated flavored waters. They satisfy my sweet craving, and they help to fill my stomach with fluid and the gas, therefore keeping my appetite and cravings in check for the next few hours. Additionally, track your fluid intake. Literally see where you're at. And something I've done with a lot of my athletes that I work with is they'll have these big like Gatorade bottles that are anywhere from, 48 to 60 or 64 ounces. And they make little cutoffs on there, with little markers. Like I should have one of these down by 9 a.m., another one done by 12 p.m. So set a particular goal in order to meet your daily fluid intake. So if you can put it into a quantity of bottles, for instance, so let's say I need 6 of these a day to meet my goal, set a specific goal for each bottle you want to finish. Take a sticky note, write it down. By 9 a.m., I'm done bottle 1. By 12 p.m., bottom 2. By 3 p.m., I'm done with 4 bottles, and so forth. Literally write your goals down, make it quantifiable, easy to understand, so that you can hit the goal you set and reap the many benefits of staying well hydrated. Did I miss anything? Do you have something to add? I would love to hear it. Please let me know if you have any additional hydration strategies, because that's a wrap for this evening. Next week, Tuesday, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we are back discussing more frequent questions I received from you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sending me those questions. Common misconceptions, fad diets, and more to break down the truth, the research-backed truth, and then some. So if you do have any questions, Noelle, you're quite welcome. Please do not hesitate to comment below or to send me a message. And with that said, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful weekend. Drink up. I'll see you next week.